A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back once again to HJN Season 4, where I'm going to continue on with normal subjects, especially having gone to and from the world of super graphics. But since I had started a standalone series based on gaming content, I don't really need to do anything graphics related for HJN anymore. In any case though, for number 2639, we're going to be talking about PB&J. Yep, this is in fact one of those common staples found in American children all across the nation, and sometimes even outside of which. It is seen as a quintessential staple mainly because of how American veterans of World War I as well as World War II have been able to utilize their slices of bread, peanut butter as a unique protein source, as well as jelly for added sweetness, by combining the three things together as far back as the last century. Soldiers and eventually families all across the states would adopt this sort of sandwich into their everyday lives. Mainly children, they would become one of the biggest reasons why this sandwich combination with three simple ingredients comes to last. It probably is worth mentioning around here that here in 2025, the list of nut butters and jellies just goes way beyond the norm. And as for the bread varieties, we definitely have a lot to choose from just as well. Whole wheat, rye, white, pumpernickel, sourdough, pretzel bun. So that's just to name a good number of examples out there. With jelly and peanut butters, or just nut butters as a whole, you can expect a similar level of variety to show up. So let's just say that as of today, we could say PB&J is sometimes a little outside the usual comfort zone. And some people have actually gone so far to try to actually go beyond the level of normal when it comes to this classic combination. I myself, for one, have actually put together blueberry jam and almond butter with vanilla flavoring. And a lot of times I would put it together on a bagel. Yeah. A full-on New York bagel, only seasoned with caraway seeds. I'd say that alone is a good, unique example of how the PB&J could potentially evolve into something way beyond one's comfort zone. And the way I see it, the possibilities just seem rather endless. I mean, one could put together orange marmalade and hazelnut spread on perhaps pumpkin bread. Others might happen to look at other combinations that usually are derived from other sources of sweeteners as well as protein sources and put them together into their own slices of breads, no matter what kind it may be. It could be submarine rolls, it could be Italian baguettes or French ones, it could be the likes of entire loaves worth of bread, or just simply put, 2 slices worth, as most of us would pretty much put it together. But some have, in fact, gone way beyond the norm. So, that alone is a good summary of how the PB&J has truly evolved from something 100 years ago to being beyond something 100 years later. And for any of those reasons, I highly recommend that some of you guys would go ahead and try these things out. I will say that some of the most recent creations out there with peanut butter and raspberry jam, as well as peanut butter and honey, they seemingly are probably the next best things relating to the PB&J staple. And so it does seem fitting that at some point the successors to PB&J would be on the horizon, even at this very point. And peanut butter and honey, regardless of what it is, I do feel like that it could work in its own unique way. Maybe put together some chocolate hazelnut spread with banana related jam. I don't know how exactly you could put that together, but I guess we'll just have to see and wait for ourselves to see when it actually goes down. Anyways though, I'd say I've covered this one quite well. And while there's tons of other stuff I could talk about regarding PB&J as a whole, I just really wanted to give you a good insight on how it all goes down. From the point which it started in the wars to the points where civilian households have utilized the PB&J, sometimes evolving it to new heights. So we've definitely come a long way from the first point in history regarding this subject. And I'd say it's turned out so good that it gets to craziness beyond all comprehension. And so, that's it for today. But I'll see you guys tomorrow with more HJN content. And as always, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side for more.